They always expect you to agree to everything because they know you will agree. Think about a time when a friend asks you for a favor, like helping them with something last minute, even though you have your own plans. You say yes because you don't want to let them down, because you don't want to make them feel like you're not being supportive. Plus, you enjoy that they rely on you. And it feels good to feel needed, right? But that's where it gets tricky. When you are the yes girl, people will start to take you for granted. No, people will definitely take you for granted. People will just take you for granted because you're always agreeing to everything. You are always there. You are easy to approach. There's nothing wrong with being easy to approach, but you're always agreeing to everything, and they always expect you to agree to everything because they know you will agree. And then you suddenly say no. You become the bad person, you become the bad girl, you become the bad guy, you become selfish, you become wicked, you become unsupportive, you become uncaring, you become inconsiderate. And I know that it can be a tough spot to be in because deep down, you start feeling resentful, you start feeling unappreciated because you are the one that's been given so much. You are the one who's been giving your all, giving, doing all of those, and yet being unappreciated or taken for granted. It's really a tough spot to be in, and we're going to talk about breaking that cycle. Also, in intimate relationships, it's easy to fall into the trap of always saying yes or being the yes girl because you want to keep your partner happy. Plus, it feels like the right thing to do, but over time, it will leave you feeling drained and unappreciated. If you're constantly putting their needs first without you expressing your own, you might end up feeling like you're losing yourself. And over time, this can build into resentment and a sense of being taken for granted. A healthy relationship is all about balance. Both you and your partner should feel valued, should feel respected. You can be loving and supportive without losing sight of who you are. It's all about finding that sweet spot where both of you feel fulfilled. And it's totally okay to say no when you need to. Your happiness matter. Your happiness is important too. Now, how do we break free from the cycle of being a yes girl? How do we break free from the trap of being a yes girl, the nice girl? Yeah, how do we do this without turning into someone that you do not want to be? Here's the thing, it's all about balance. You can be helpful, compassionate, kind, caring, loving without being a pushover. You don't have to be a pushover to be a good girl, to be the nice girl. It's time for you to stop giving your power away. First of all, recognize your limits and honor them. Know your limits and respect them. When you are being asked for a favor, if you are tired and exhausted, say no. It is totally okay to say no. It is perfect to say no. It is absolutely fine to say no. In saying no, you are not being selfish. You're only looking out for yourself. You are you are guarding your peace, your sanity, your energy, your space. Okay, for example, say your friend comes to you to ask you for a favor or help them with something, and you're exhausted. Just be honest. You could say, I would love to help, but right now I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I need to rest. Can we find another time? Now, in saying this, you're still being considerate, but you're only looking out for yourself, you're only caring, taking care of yourself, you're being mindful of yourself that you need to rest, you need to rest. Next is for you to practice saying no in a kind way. Now, it may sound harsh or scary, but saying no in a harsh way doesn't help the situation. So you want to practice saying no in a kind, in a subtle manner, so you don't appear as being rude or being inconsiderate or being unsupportive, uncaring. So practice saying no in a kind, honest, subtle but firm way. Next, you need to understand the difference between being kind and being a pushover. There's a big difference with being kind, being a kind person, and being a pushover, letting people push you, let people walk all over you. Now, being kind is about being empathetic and caring, but it doesn't mean you have to agree to everything and everyone or let people push you or let people walk all over you. While being a pushover means that you are giving your own needs, you're giving your power to please others. Now, the key here is for you to be kind, be compassionate without compromising your self respect. Now, this is a very important one. Remember that you are not, I repeat, You are not responsible for everyone or anyone's happiness. It's important to know that you can't make everyone happy. You're not responsible for people's happiness, anyone's happiness, and it is not your job to do so. People that matter will still care for you, will still love you regardless, even if you still say no to them. For example, if your colleague at work, your colleague asks you to take on their workload because they are busy, it's okay to say no. It's okay to say that you are also swamped. So you say, I'm also swamped, so I can't take on that. I can't do that. This shows that you are showing respect for not just yourself, but for your time and your workload. Finally, surround yourself with people who respect your boundaries. Make sure you're with people who respect your boundaries and vice versa. If someone respects you, they will understand when you say no and they won't push you to do something you're uncomfortable with. And if they don't respect your boundaries, maybe they are not the best people to have around. So you do what? Trash them, right? You excuse yourself. Learn how to detach from toxic things. Learn how to detach from toxic people. Learn to say no. Protect your peace. Protect your boundaries. Say no effortlessly. I do that. I practice that because I'm conserving my energy. energy. My dear, I'm not here to please anyone, and if you don't like me, that's your problem. So once you already know that you're fine with people not liking you, you're good. You won't fall into that trap of being the yes girl. Now, let me say this, outgrowing the trap of being the yes girl isn't easy. First off, when you're trying out for the first time, it can seem like a struggle. It may be not easy for you because you've always been saying yes, but it's definitely possible. Getting out of the trap of being the yes girl is necessary for your well being. You deserve to live your life where your needs and your boundaries are respected as well, the same way you respect others. Remember that you can be kind, you can be compassionate, you can be helpful without losing sight of who you are, without losing yourself in the process. It's all about balance. Giving when you can, giving where you can, but not at the expense of your own peace of mind. So the next time you're tempted to say yes, when you really want to say no, take a moment to think about what is really best for you. Your happiness and peace matter just as much as anyone else's. If this message hits home for you, if you found this video helpful, if you enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. You want to stay subscribed to the channel, you want to join the community and become family. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss an update, you don't miss a video from me. And most importantly, share to someone who might need this. If you know someone who's going through this can be helpful. So share it to them. And I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So leave them in the comment section and let's help each other and let's support each other on this journey and break free from the cycle of being the yes girl. Thanks for watching, and remember that most importantly, you're worthy of love and respect. You deserve love and respect just as much as you give to others, but that starts with how you treat yourself. So treat yourself right, and I'll see you in my next video. Take good care of yourself. Bye.